What is up, everybody? This is Ricky from the Rikki Roxx Effect on TapDetroit.com, coming at you, the TapDetroit.com listeners, with one of these brand new video clip segment thingamajiggers. It's been almost a year since the Rikki Roxx Effect has started. It will be a year on June 5th, I believe, since we debuted the Rikki Roxx Effect, and it was before then when I did my first video web clip thing. And obviously a lot of things have changed with the Rikki Roxx Effect and TapDetroit.com. Now, what has changed with RikkiRoxxEffect.com, you ask? Well, when we first started the show, it was pretty simple. We had our opening segment, and then we went to Beer of the Week, and then we ran commercials, and then we had Abandon. And for the last hour and a half, it was me, Drew, and 5 other people in the studio talking over each other and yada, yada, yada. It was cool. It was cool to meet all these bands and have them get to promote themselves. But we decided that it needed a lot more structure. We needed to outline it more and become more quote-unquote professional, which is why we have the brand new Rikki Roxx Effect. There's a lot more segments. We still have Beer of the Week. We still have our weekend recap, but now we have our weekend calendar. We have a new segment, which I'm really jazzed about, thanks to Miss Star Renee Hoffman-May for coming out with this one, the Stump Feezy segment. Now, what does that mean? What is Stump Feezy? What we're doing is we're giving you the opportunity to ask a question to Phil Kukawinski. Yes, that's that Phil Kukawinski from 89X and the Homeboy Show. Pretty much the guy who knows everything there is to know about Detroit rock and roll. You can ask him a question. If you can successfully stump him, then you can win some swag. Whether that means a CD, a t-shirt, concert tickets to some of the biggest shows in Detroit, or whatever the hell we have laying around, you can win if you can successfully stump Feezy. Take a look around RikkiRoxxEffect.com. You'll be able to find the forum somewhere where you can type in your question, and I'll go through every week and pick a question that's not too hard for Feezy, but not too easy either, because I want you guys to win some shit. So that's the one big segment we got that everybody's really jazzed about. And we have new segments where we're going to dial we're going to essentially prank call, some of the biggest who's to do's in the Detroit scene. Tons of segments, tons of shit going on. We were listening to you, the TapDetroit.com listener, when we reformatted the Rikki Roxx Effect. So this show's all about you guys now. It's not about, the band that's in that week. We're still going to have the bands in to promote their stuff, but they're going to come in more as a co-host rather than as a hour and a half long interview. So what's changing with the Rikki Roxx Effect and TapDetroit.com? If you look at the top, we still have the top 10 tab, which is up there. Make sure you cast your votes for that one. That goes every Sunday from 7 to 8 p.m., where you can cast your votes for the songs you think should be on the Tap Detroit Top 10 Countdown. We're getting tons of listeners on that show, so it's great exposure for any band in the Detroit scene to get a song out there, and it's not the Homeboy Show. The Homeboy Show does a great job, but we're digging a little bit deeper. We're digging a little bit deeper for those bands that aren't getting their breaks. And also I'm going to be setting up a lot of shows. You check the shows tab, which should be around in here somewhere if you're on RikkiRoxxEffect.com. Click the shows tab. I'm hosting a lot of shows now. I'm going to be putting a lot of shows together. Right now we are working with the New Way Bar over in Ferndale. Nice small place. Why am I saying I'm putting all these shows together? Because if you become a TapDetroit.com premium member, I'll get into that in a minute, you can get into those shows for free. There's going to be a lot of shows coming out with, a lot of live shows coming out with, involving TapDetroit.com, and you'll be able to get into those for free if you are a TapDetroit.com premium member. So what else do you get if you're a TapDetroit.com premium member? Unfortunately for you Rikki Roxx Effect fans, you will not be able to download the past podcast for free anymore. You're going to have to head on over to TapDetroit.com, buy your $5 a month premium membership, and you can download not only all the episodes of the Rikki Roxx Effect, You can download all the shows from the Olin Ezra Show, Tiny and Plankman Show, the Hard Edge Radio, Zekazoo, Volcano Underground, Double J Tuesday, Zaldor's World. Everything we got you can download for $5 a month, and you can get into all of the TapDetroit.com shows for free. You know, so that alone, if you go to one show a month, your membership has pretty much paid for itself. You know, so there's a lot of good things going on with TapDetroit.com. There's a lot of big things coming up with the Rikki Roxx Effect and RikkiRoxxEffect.com. You know, so you just got to stay tuned. Thank you guys so much for listening and letting me and Andrew May entertain you guys. It means the world to us, but we're rebuilding now. We want you guys, the TapDetroit.com listeners, to spread the word. You know, we're not buying billboards on Woodward or I-75 or anything like that. This is all word of mouth. And this is all for you. This is all for the Detroit bands. This is all for the fans. This is for the bands that play the Token, the Rack and Roll, the New Wave Bar, the Ritz, New York, New York, everywhere. You know, the bands that FM radio has told to pretty much fuck off. They don't want anything to do with them. This is what we're here for. You know, so spread the word. You know, that's all you can do. If you want to help a band, spread the word on TapDetroit.com, because I can almost guarantee you we have their shit playing on rotation. You know, so I want to thank all you guys who are listening so far, but this is only the beginning. You know, so spread the word. I love you guys. Me and Andrew May are totally jazzed that you guys listen to us every Sunday from 8 to 10 p.m. on TapDetroit.com and RikkiRoxxEffect.com. So stay tuned to RikkiRoxxEffect.com for everything that you might want to know about local music or the shows I'm putting on or where me and Andrew May are hanging out or how to submit questions to Phil to Stump Feezy, the top 10, you know, RikkiRoxxEffect.com. Hit it up. Love you guys. Peace out and rock on. This is Rikki Roxx. I'll talk to you guys on Sunday.